Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So as always, I've got quite a few. I'm gonna jump right in. So the first one that I have is this baby right here. This is Cacharel Yes I Am, just the original formulation, and I love this. This is such a sweet, fun, youthful, fruity, and I typically don't like fruity fragrances, but there's something about this one that is just so nice. It's almost cola-like. I can get about 5 or 6 hours out of this one before I would need to reapply. I love it. I just got a comment on a video just recently of somebody saying that they just picked this perfume up and they're in love with it, and I was so happy to hear that. It's just a fun fragrance that, I don't know, it's like a happy perfume. It's one of those fragrances that when you spray it, you're just gonna feel happy. I love it. So that is Yes I Am from Cacharel. Next, I pulled out my Imaginary Authors Yesterday Haze. So I pulled this one out for a video recently, and I could not put it back away, and I couldn't put it away until I wore it. This is such a gorgeous fall fig fragrance. This is fig and walnut and whipped cream. It's gourmand, it's warm, it's really fuzzy smelling. It's an absolute monster. Sorry, if you can hear my daughter in the background, you might be able to hear her laughing because she's back there with my mom watching TikTok, and you know, they're having a good time. But anyways, yeah, fuzzy, warm, super, super long lasting. I got a good 24 hours out of this. I smelled like this until I took a shower and washed it off the next day. It's gorgeous. If you like fig, I think you would really, really like this. When it does dry down, it dries down to this kind of sweet, warm, fuzzy fig fragrance. It's really, really gorgeous. If you like fig, this is like a must-have in my opinion. I just think it's amazing. So anyways, that is Imaginary Authors Yesterday Haze. Okay, next I pulled out this beauty. My beautiful friend Christine sent this over to me. I feel like she sent it in the spring, and I did wear it one time after she sent it, but I knew I was like dying for fall to come so that I could pull this out and wear it again. And as I suspected, this is incredible in the fall. Sorry, let me tell you what we're talking about. This is Trussardi La Vie di Milano. These have the longest names ever. Aperitivo Milanese Porta Nuova. This is the most beautiful, warm, sweet, fuzzy, powdery, gourmand, almond. I think it's got some licorice in it, but it's basically like a licoricey marzipan, but really soft and very wearable. It's gorgeous. It was the first time I wore it, which I think it was a little warm the first time I wore it. I think I got maybe 4 or 5 hours out of it that time. When I wore it this time, and it was pretty cool out that day, like I don't think it got much above 60 that day. I could smell this forever. I smelled this for at least 10 or 12 hours. It lasted forever on me. It performed amazingly well. So yeah, this is such a winner of a perfume. I love it so much. It's like everything that I love in a fragrance. It's warm, it's yummy, it's gourmand smelling. It's really, really like, it's not mature smelling in any way, but it definitely doesn't smell like a juvenile gourmand at all. It smells very elevated and beautiful, and I adore it. So that is Trussardi La Vie di Milano. Aperitivo Milanese Porta Nuova. Next, I pulled out my Duo fragrances, Princeless Princess. This is a clone of I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess from Kilian, and I love this. This smells exactly like it, but this performs so much better than the real thing. This fragrance will last forever. I got a good 8-10 hours out of it. It's such a beautiful, again, yummy. It's got, I think, like a green tea note in it. I think it might have some pistachio or some kind of a nut. It's really sweet, yummy, gourmand smelling. I absolutely adore it, and the Duo version is top notch. Someday when I run out of this, I don't wear it super often, but someday when I run out of this, I will pick up a full bottle of it. It's fantastic. It's definitely one of the best I've smelled from Dua. They do, some of their fragrances are just so phenomenal, and this is one of them. So anyways, that is Princeless Princess. Next, I pulled out my beloved Mugler Alien Essence Absolute. I absolutely adore this fragrance. It smells just like Alien, but it's a little bit softer. It's just kind of like a softer, sweeter, more mellow version of Alien without a ton of jasmine in it, the way that the original Alien has. This to me, I think, is a little bit more wearable. I think it might be a little less polarizing than the original Alien. It's just such a gorgeous fragrance, and I will have this bottle for the rest of my life because I usually wear this like once or twice a year. So yeah, I'll have this forever. My liquid is super, super dark. It still smells phenomenal. Like, it hasn't aged at all, even though it has. It's just such an amazing fragrance. I've heard that Dua makes a clone of this as well, and that their clone is so, so good. I've heard so many good things about the clone. I'm always so excited when I hear that somebody, that a good clone house is making a really good clone of a discontinued fragrance. So anyways, that is Mugler Alien Essence Absolute. Okay, next I wore, this was sent over from Beautiful Amy. This is a travel spray of Lancome La Vie Belle Intense. I love this formulation of La Vie Belle. This is probably my favorite formulation. It is sweeter than La Vie Belle, which I don't know how you get much sweeter than La Vie Belle, but it is sweeter, and it doesn't have quite as much patchouli in it. There's something really bright smelling about this one. So it is really syrupy and sweet smelling, but it's very bright. It doesn't have as much patchouli, so it's a lot more wearable. It's a lot softer. It just smells really, really feminine, and it reminds me of this time of year. Like, it's a perfect holiday scent. Such an amazing version of La Vie Belle. I'm not the biggest fan of La Vie Belle, but I really love this version. And yeah, I just felt really, really pretty the whole day that I was wearing this. This thing is nuclear. You're gonna smell like this until you wash it off. I mean, it is absolutely nuclear. Just such a gorgeous fragrance. So that is Lancome La Vie Belle Intense. Okay, next I pulled this out of the depths because I had completely forgotten that I even had this. I was really afraid that it had gone bad because Lush stuff tends to go bad pretty quickly, like definitely within a year and a half, 2 years. This, thankfully, my body spray, this was made in September of 2020, and this doesn't have a use by date until September of 2024. So I've got a good year left on this one. This is, sorry, let me tell you what we're talking about. This is the Twilight body spray. I absolutely adore this. And then the Sleepy body lotion, which these are, it's the same fragrance. They're just two different names. This one, my sticker rubbed off, so I'm not sure if this one is expired or not. Thankfully, it doesn't smell expired at all. It still smells perfect. I'm thinking that this is preserving really well because of the tonka in it. This is the most phenomenal tonka and lavender scent you will ever smell. It is an absolute beast as well. You can use the body spray is like nuclear. So I'll put on the lotion and then I'll layer the body spray over it, and I will smell like this for 24 hours. I'll smell like this until I wash it off. I mean, it is absolutely nuclear and it is phenomenal. It's very difficult to find a lavender scent that lasts that long. So yeah, I wore this, I loved it. It's almost, though, when you do wear this though, you almost feel like you're walking around in pajamas. I know that sounds super weird, but just in the way that you smell, it smells like something that you should be wearing to bed, or something that you should fill a bedtime bath with, or something like that. So yeah, for me, wearing this as my scent of the day is it makes me almost feel like I'm wearing my pajamas all day. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So anyways, that is Sleepy and Twilight from Lush. Okay, next I pulled out my, this is from Ganache Parfums, and this is called Luscious Pumpkin. I love this scent. This is like it's it's like a boozy pumpkin bread kind of scent. Like a boozy, if you can imagine a boozy pumpkin bread with like maybe a brown sugar drizzle on it or something. That's what this smells like. It is fantastic. This one has gotten a lot better since I've had it. It's really kind of macerated and deepened up a lot. When I first got this, it didn't last very long at all. I could get maybe, I don't know, an hour out of it. I can get a good like 5 hours or so out of this now. It's really, really nice. It's hard for me to want to reach for this one though anymore. When I've got my CJ Scents ones, I love all of my CJ Scents pumpkin scents. They've all macerated and gotten so rich smelling and deep and just gorgeous. And they're so long lasting. I mean, I can put one of those on and it'll last for 24 hours. This one I do have to reapply it, but I do still love this one. I think it smells incredible. And yeah, I wore it. It was a perfect fall fragrance to wear. So that is Luscious Pumpkin from Ganache. Next, I pulled out all of my Dua travel sprays because I really want to wear through them. Most of them are fall fragrances. I've got a couple kind of spring summer fragrances, but most are like fall winter. So I pulled out my Angelic Elixir from Dua. This is a clone of Angel Share from Kilian. I love this. This smells, to me, it smells identical to Angel Share. It smells at, sorry, my kitty's back there. It smells as expensive as Angel Share. It just smells identical to it. It's super, super long lasting, sweet. It's like an apple pie kind of scent. It really does smell kind of like an apple pie amber, but even sweeter. I really love it. I love Angel Share. It took me forever to get on the Angel Share bandwagon, but I absolutely adore it. So, and this thing lasts forever. I got a good, I don't know, 10, 12 hours out of it easily. It's such a good scent. So that is Dua Angelic Elixir. And then last but not least, I finally pulled out my Guerlain Samsara. It's been a couple of years since I wore this last. This is the Eau de Toilette formulation and it's incredible. It's so, oh gosh, it's so strong and rich and syrupy smelling. It's like a beautiful syrupy sweet sandalwood scent. Oh, I love it. But it smells like a Guerlain. It's so, so beautiful. This is nuclear. You will smell like this for 24 hours. I smelled like this until I washed it off. I love this scent. I will say that some people may find this a little bit mature smelling. I don't care. I love it. I do think it does smell a little bit mature on me, but I don't even care. I just love the way it smells. It's so warm and cozy and comforting and just such a perfect fall winter scent. I adore it. So yeah, I wore Samsara. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.